You could have one heaven phone call.
Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, let's spice things up. One of my exes.
I was very afraid of the lyrics of Karma. I wasn't ready to say I was a bad girl.
No one has made this dramatic of a change yet. No one has made, in my generation, this extreme of a switch. And I am the first in the generation. It is very scary, but...
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
It is finally here. Karma by JOJO SIWA.
I was a bad girl.
And I have a lot to say about it. Something interesting or world-changing, or something that hasn't been said already? No, but I still wanna give my take on this topic. A little backstory of who the fuck is JOJO SIWA for the people who might not know who she is, but if you don't, then have you been living under a rock or woo. JOJO SIWA is an internet personality that got known around the year 2015 by appearing on the show called Dance Moms. After Dance Moms, she did appear in some TV shows / films, or you know, anything in the like TV / film industry, but also she did test the waters in the music industry, which we will be talking about today. Her most known songs that I was low-key vibing with back in the day were Boomerang, y'all know the one, I'ma come back like a boomerang, and also Kid in the Candy Store, I believe, was also kinda like, it had a lot of like views in the music video. What the fuck is going on, JoJo? What the fuck is this Karma song that you're doing? We are confused. We didn't ask for this. At least I didn't. So if one of you bitches asked for it, then oh my god, get the fuck out of here. But before we go any further, I want to bring out the fact and talk about the fact that JoJo is a very problematic person. I feel like people hate on her music and this Karma song because of her. I've seen a lot of TikToks of people saying that the song wouldn't be as bad if like some K-pop group would release it, or the dance isn't bad, it's just JoJo. And honestly, I kinda agree. I don't approve of JoJo, no. She's problematic and she should be cancelled more. Like, bitch. Anyways, let's get into the one of the reasons that she was cancelled or is being held accountable. Kinda, I guess. In 2021, JoJo and her mother Jess Siwa, created a girl group called Some Pop, I guess, in the show Siwa's Dance Pop Revolution. But now, I saw an article, 2024, and I quote, "Since Lega was terminated from XOMG Pop last May, 2 other members of the group have left, Kinley Cunningham and Bella Lerina. Only 3 other group's original members remain, Brooklyn Pitts, Tini T. Zairan, and Dallas Sky." I'm not that deeply into that whole like Siwa's Dance Pop Revolution thing, so I mean I could go on and on how there are multiple articles of the kids saying that they were mistreated and bullied and how they were abused. So if you're interested in that topic, go do your own research, because that is something that I'm not that educated enough on and something that I don't know enough about to tell you anything about it. So go do your own research. But for the sake of you guys and for the sake of this video, here's some TikToks about it.
2021, JoJo and her momager, Jessalyn, created the girl group XOMG Pop. For the girls who became a part of it, it was a dream come true, especially for Leah Sanderson, an ex-member whose mom even had to close down her daycare business just so she can be with her daughter as she chased her dream. But this dream would soon become a nightmare. You see, in exchange for a shot at fame, Leah alleged that she and the other group members were put through hell and back. They were overworked, underpaid, and mistreated. They had to work very long hours, and sometimes, because they're paid so little, they had to shell out their own money for their performances.
Well,
It even came to a point where Leah's mom became so broke that she had to clean toilets for JoJo's momager to support her daughter. That's not all, because in her interview with Rolling Stone, Leah also said that it wasn't just the number of hours they had to work that was harsh. JoJo and her mom were as well. They talked them down and insulted them during their practices. But the worst accusation Leah had against the mom and daughter duo was that at one point they still forced her to perform even though she was bleeding through her belly button. You see, Leah suffers from a condition called spinal bifida, and instead of her asking to rest and recover, JoJo's mom allegedly told her just put a maxi pad over her stomach so blood wouldn't soil her costume.
The internet can take a lie and run so far with it, so far.
Other members of the girl group didn't come forward because they were afraid they were going to breach their NDA, but they still sent support to Leah, saying that she's brave for coming forward. JoJo and her mom kept mum about the issue, but their lawyer already released a statement saying that everything that's been said is a lie. The internet also hopped in and shared their sentiments. While a lot of them were Team Leah, some were also a bit sus of her mom, saying she's only painting a sob story on her daughter's condition because she's guilty that she sat back and watched her daughter get abused, all in the name of fame.
I feel like parents will do anything to have a famous child.
Whether or not this is true, the internet still can't come up with an answer. But if there's one thing everybody agrees on, it's that no child deserves to go through what Leah allegedly experienced. So what do you think? Are you Team JoJo or Team Leah?
Fuck Team JoJo. That is what I'm saying. Even JoJo's mom, she's a mother. She should know how to treat children. It's not okay. A lot of other TikToks that I've seen, in the comments people have said that they feel like JoJo and her mom are turning into Abby Lee Miller. And honestly, I can back that up because I also feel like that. I did not watch the Siwa's Dance Pop Revolution show, so I don't really know what happened. I haven't done that much deep research on this topic, so that's why I'm not gonna really get into that, but still, all of this, it sounds so terrible. I can't. I can't. The whole Siwa situation is funny and all, but can't we forget that she still supports and is friends with Colleen Ballinger and James Charles? And she has allegations against her that she abused the girls in her pop survival show, and is overall a bad person. Yes, Reve1117, you are absolutely right. I can't shake off the fact that she's friends with known problematic influencers. I can't. Fuck no. If you're more interested in this XOMG pop group situation, go on TikTok, go on Google, go on Safari, go on whatever you do your research on, and do your own research, because I don't know enough. Before we get into karma and all the stuff that has happened, or some of the stuff that has happened in the past few weeks and a few months, I want to point out the weird friendship JoJo had with, still is friends with, Colleen Ballinger. I also, again, have a few TikToks on this topic because I'm very much chronically online and get everything from TikTok. Of course, I do research afterwards to see if it's true.
It's me, Miranda, and today I'm with a really annoying girl named JoJo. I am not annoying! See how loud she talks? Annoying. Next thing is you are not supposed to dress porn when you are dancing, and I can see your entire legs. Stop it! You're like 5 years old!
the one you sell.
Yes.
You sell these?
This looks much better. Yes, I sell them. You don't even know what I sell. What kind of a fan are you? Stop eating. Also, I'm just now realizing your shirt says milk all over it.
Do not like
You drink milk? You know that comes from a private part?
Yes.
You know that comes from a private part?
Do you know that you drank milk when you were a kid?
No, I did not.
When you never were a
And my
kid?
mom tried to make me drink that, I would be like, get away, pervert. I'm not drinking that out of your private.
Whoa!
The first position, second position, third position, split. Whoa! Did you hurt your dookie?
What's a tukey? You beat that.
We need to stop before she hurts her Tukey permanently. You need to protect the Tukey.
The tukey's getting unprotected by this leotard.
Alrighty, so there you go. That's how to dance, and I'm pretty positive that I won the dance-off because now you have no more Tukey left.
But I did the Miranda.
You did do the Miranda. You got a few points for that, but you can't beat the actual Miranda. Alright, so go check out JoJo's channel. Subscribe to her because we did a video over there.
I'm so uncomfortable right now. Colleen, you're 30, babes. It's fucking insane how Colleen, a 30-year-old, and also she's a mother, is friends with a person, or she's been friends with a person since JoJo was, I don't know, like 14. It's very weird, babes. Like, I know in the entertainment industry is like you get to know a lot of people from different ages. Like, if you work with people who are different ages, it's still weird. I feel like it is the way that she acts towards or around JoJo, considering the fact that JoJo, like in these videos, she's 14. It's weird how she acted around her during that time. So, I don't know, it just really creeps me out and really just, it weirds me out. It's even worse considering the fact that Colleen has multiple allegations of, was it like grooming or something? It makes this situation or that situation more bad, like more worse because of those things. I don't know if it makes sense, but you know, I know if you go on TikTok and search Colleen Ballinger, you're probably gonna find out what she's been doing. I just looked it up. Colleen Ballinger faces allegations from young Vans.
It looks like Colleen Ballinger's has come back around, and this time JOJO Siwa has jumped aboard, and it hasn't gone down well. Remember, in June, Colleen posted her infamous ukulele tune in response to grooming allegations. That went viral for the wrong reasons. But now, JOJO Siwa has publicly defended her.
The internet can take a lie and run so far with it, so far that it's to the point where you just can't do anything about it.
And when asked about the allegations, she said she basically thinks it's all lies.
JoJo! Have you learned nothing?
Cue the backlash. Adam McIntyre, who's behind the main allegations, posted this. And Trisha Paytas responded with this video.
An adult being friends with a minor, with a child, is extremely inappropriate, period.
It's insane that I'm agreeing with Trisha Paytas, cause she has been cancelled far too many times for anyone to count. She's also kind of a problematic person, or was. I don't know if she's grown into a better person. I'm not that deeply into Trisha Paytas these days. It's so real. Why are you friends with a literal child? Babe, you're 30 and she was 14. Like, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 5. Somebody commented, so if you grew up with someone and you're like 2 years older than them when you're 18, you can be mates with them. Isn't Colleen like 30? JoJo is like 20. No, what are you talking about? I'm just asking because I have a mate 2 or 3 years younger than me I've grew up with, and I don't want to get college stuff as a soon out. I'm not sure if that is something that we try to accomplish with this video, to say that you can't be friends with somebody if they're like 2-3 years older than you, but you have known each other since you were so young. You grew up with them. That's a whole different thing. Sorry guys, my camera died. I'm gonna have to record with my phone now, so my bad. What I was saying, nobody is saying that you can't be a friend with a person that is like 3 years younger than you, because you've known each other since birth, or you grew up with each other. that means you went to school together. That is a totally different thing. In this situation, that Colleen has allegations of child grooming, it's a whole different thing. I guess Jolene, I think she was in her late 20s when JoJo was 14, so that is a whole different thing. Like 1 + 1 doesn't equal 3. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, now let's karma. Let's get into karma. Let's karma. Karma's a bitch. I was a bad girl. Let's just start with the fact that she stole karma. JoJo's team, they stole karma. It was a song by a person named Brit Smith. That was a song from her a long time ago, but they just never released it. So, I don't know what to feel about that. So, yeah, I mean, it is very weird and goofy and kind of cringe and kind of embarrassing that she lied about the writing of the song, like who wrote it, and you know, so they didn't write it, they fucking stole it. Stole it. Anyways, yeah, I did listen to it. I did. And I did watch the music video. So, if you haven't watched it, don't even bother, babes. Don't bother. It was rough. It was rough. It was really rough. The song has been in my mind. The song has, for real. It has been in my mind. And I very much regret listening to it. Let's watch some TikToks again about JoJo's karma things that she's doing. It's goofy. It's insanely funny. And it's insanely, like, weird to listen to this. What she's talking about in TikTok and in interviews. Yeah.
I want to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop. Songs like
I wanted to make, my one thing was I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
So I'm thinking music's coming out in July. Like, I gotta, like, bust a nut to get this music done, right? Here we are.
That's fucking insane. And also, what is her name? The person that has the podcast. Oh my god. I don't even listen to her podcast, but I don't remember her name. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's insane. She's so goofy to me.
no one has made this dramatic of a change yet.
Girl, who said that?
No one has made, in my generation, this extreme of a switch. And I am the first in the generation. It is very scary, but someone's got to do it.
Shut the fuck up.
Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, let's spice things up. One of my exes. Oh?